Sunday, March 2nd, 2025. Evening edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us as we dive into today's headlines. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Tonight, Conan's quips trip Hulu's live Oscars blip, while Arab states and the UN rip Israel's blockade grip, and USAID's drama takes a dip with Trump's aid slip. Stay with us for an insightful journey through the world's most pressing matters. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Why stinky cheese smells and why try it? Newsom acts on forest management following Trump's criticism. Crypto prices surge after Trump's National Crypto Reserve announcement. Now let's take a look at today's breaking news. Breaking news. Arab states and UN condemn Gaza aid blockade by Israel, BBC.com. Arab states and the UN have condemned Israel's blockade of humanitarian aid to Gaza, which Israel justifies by accusing Hamas of misusing supplies. The blockade violates a ceasefire agreement mediated by Egypt and Qatar. Despite Israel's claims, Hamas denies stealing aid. The situation complicates ceasefire negotiations and humanitarian efforts. Crypto prices jump as Trump touts National Crypto Reserve, The Washington Post. Cryptocurrency prices surged after President Trump announced a national crypto strategic reserve to establish the U.S. as the crypto capital of the world. The reserve includes Bitcoin, Ether, and lesser-known tokens like Solana and XRP. Critics warn of risks, while crypto advocates see potential fiscal benefits. Halle Berry gets payback, kisses Adrian Brody on Oscars' red carpet. Hollywood Reporter. At the 2003 Academy Awards, actor Adrian Brody unexpectedly kissed Halle Berry on stage after winning the Best Actor Oscar, creating a memorable and controversial moment in the ceremony's history.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
March 2nd in history. March 2nd, 1331. Fall of Nicaea to the Ottoman Turks after a siege. March 2nd, 1932. Finnish President P. Svinhuvud gives a radio speech which 4 days later finally ends the Mansala Rebellion and the far-right Lapua movement that started it.
Famous people born on this day. March 2nd, 1988. Geert Arend Roorda, Dutch footballer. March 2nd, 1978. Sebastian Janikowski, Polish gridiron football player. Peter Straub, here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Peter Straub, an acclaimed American novelist and poet, was known for his horror and supernatural fiction, including works like Ghost Story and The Talisman, co-written with Stephen King. He also explored mystery genres with the Blue Rose trilogy. Straub received numerous literary honors, including the Bram Stoker and World Fantasy Awards. And now on to today's news.
Business news. Immediate expansion of American timber production, freerepublic.com. President Trump issued an order to expand American timber production by reducing federal restrictions. This initiative aims to enhance domestic timber utilization, create jobs, and boost economic security. The order directs various federal departments to streamline processes, propose legislative changes, and set timber production targets to decrease reliance on imports. Hulu faced technical difficulties during its live airing of the Oscars. In the Oscars' first hour, 34K+ users told Down Detector that the service wasn't working, Ryan Coleman, Entertainment Weekly. MediaGazer.com. MediaGazer aggregates essential media industry news on one page, addressing the industry's upheaval due to technological advancements. By combining automated aggregation with human editorial oversight, it streamlines access to crucial media coverage, offering a comprehensive view of the industry's ongoing transition.
Science News. What makes stinky cheese? Well, stinky, and why you should try it. FreeRepublic.com. Stinky cheeses or washed rind cheeses are known for their strong aroma but offer complex and often milder flavors. Their distinct smell comes from bacteria like Brevibacterium linens, encouraged by a brine wash. Despite their odor, these cheeses have a rich history and are worth trying for their unique taste. EU lawmakers try to counter Tech Bros' Washington lobbying. Politico.u. Anna Cavazzini, a German Green lawmaker, led a cross-party group to Washington to discuss EU tech regulations amid rising transatlantic trade tensions. They met with U.S. lawmakers to explain the EU's Digital Services Act and others, but faced challenges, including criticism from U.S. lawmakers like Jim Jordan regarding perceived censorship. Newsom moves to clear flammable brush from California forests after Trump's criticism over wildfire policies. FreeRepublic.com. California Governor Gavin Newsom has used emergency powers to bypass environmental regulations, accelerating wildfire prevention projects like clearing flammable brush in response to criticism from President Trump. Newsom aims to protect vulnerable communities by speeding up measures such as building fire breaks and executing controlled burns.
Today's obituaries. Edip Akbayram. Brief Wikipedia summary. Edip Akbayram, a renowned Turkish musician born in 1950, passed away at 74 due to multiple organ failure. He was influential in Anatolian pop music, known for his dedication to social themes and traditional melodies. Despite challenges, his music left a lasting impact in Turkey. Herbert Leonard. Brief Wikipedia summary. Herbert Leonard, a French singer and historian known for his hit Quelque chose tient mon cœur and the 1982 album Ça donne envie d'aimer, passed away at 80. He was also a specialist in Russian W-2 airplanes. Buvaisar Saityev. Brief Wikipedia summary. Buvaisar Saityev was a renowned Russian freestyle wrestler, winning 9 world-level gold medals and 3 Olympic golds. Considered one of the greatest wrestlers ever, he also served as a State Duma deputy and Chechen Wrestling Federation president. Saityev passed away in 2025 at age 49. Pedro Zaraluki. Brief Wikipedia summary. Spanish writer Pedro Zaraluki, born in Barcelona, published his first book at 20 and won prestigious awards like the Premio Nadal and Premio Heralda. He contributed to press and radio and taught creative writing. He passed away on the 2nd of March 2025 at the age of 70. Flor Procuna. Brief Wikipedia summary. Flor Procuna, a Mexican actress known for her role as Irma Ramos in Los Ricos También Lo Harán, passed away at 72. She was the daughter of bullfighter Luis Procuna and Consuelo Chamorro Bernard, and the aunt of Alejandra Procuna. Her career spanned several notable telenovelas. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may God have mercy on their souls.
Health news. Christopher Luxon, Simeon Brown discuss health at post-cabinet press conference, New Zealand Herald. The New Zealand government is funding a 2-year training program for up to 100 overseas trained doctors and supporting 400 graduate nurses annually to address primary care shortages. A $30 million initiative incentivizes rural healthcare staffing, while a new 24/7 digital healthcare service aims to improve access nationwide. USAID official put on leave after warning of deaths due to Trump's aid block, the Japan Times. Nicholas Enrich, USAID's acting assistant administrator for global health, warned that the Trump administration's actions were hindering life-saving humanitarian aid, contradicting assurances from Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Shortly after his memo, Enrich was placed on administrative leave. Entertainment news. Conan O'Brien roasts Carla Sofia Gascon at the Oscars over controversial tweets. Deadline /.org. The first article discusses the impact of over-organization on creativity and enjoyment. It argues that excessive planning and structure can stifle spontaneity and fun, suggesting a balance between organization and flexibility to maintain creativity and enjoyment in activities. Hulu faced technical difficulties during its live airing of the Oscars. In the Oscars' first hour, 34K plus users told Down Detector that the service wasn't working. Ryan Coleman, Entertainment Weekly, MediaGazer.com. MediaGazer curates essential media news on one page, addressing industry upheavals due to technological changes in production and distribution. It combines automated aggregation and human editorial input to streamline access to key media coverage, providing a comprehensive narrative of the industry's ongoing transformation. Controversial Trump movie The Apprentice fails to win any Oscars. Forbes. The film, despite being controversial and facing legal threats from President Donald Trump, did not secure wins in the categories of Best Supporting Actor or Best Actor for its stars Jeremy Strong and Sebastian Stan.
You ever wonder why some things just don't make sense on this planet of ours? Take stinky cheese, for example. Now, I'm no dairy aficionado, but how in the world did someone decide to sniff a block of cheese that smells like week-old gym socks and say, hey, you know what, let's eat this? Honestly, who thought it was a good idea to turn their nostrils into a cheese detector? Maybe the cows are getting back at us for the whole milking situation. If Earth had a cheese-flavored crust, I bet it'd be a lot less palatable. Speaking of making sense, or lack thereof, let's talk about forest management. After years of fiery debates and actual fires, California decides to take forest management seriously only after some squabble with Mr. The Forests Are Tremendous, aka Trump. It's like watching someone decide to finally fix the leaky roof after a torrential downpour destroys the family couch. I mean, come on, as if Mother Earth isn't already shaking her globe enough at us. For a place called Earth, we sure act like we live in a bubble sometimes. Now, who here has any clue what a national crypto reserve is? I didn't know our planet's resources now include Bitcoin. Apparently, it's just one more thing to mine along with coal and skepticism. Trump's announcement sent crypto prices surging, like that time I sent Globey Jr. a picture of my lunch and called it an NFT, except Globes actually paid attention. Imagine that, an economy based on invisible coins. If aliens visit, they'd think our planet's treasure is a cosmic joke. And don't get me started on the irony of using digital currency while arguing over tangible forest management. One minute we're trying to preserve the green forests, and the next we're trading intangible greens. It's like everyone wants to have their Globey cake and eat it too. So here's to Earth, our big blue globe spinning in the cosmic void, where we eat things that smell terrible, manage land when it's too late, and put our trust in virtual piggy banks. Maybe next, we'll figure out how to have a good laugh about it all, or maybe not.
And now a couple of dad jokes for you. A weasel walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Wow, I've never served a weasel before. What can I get for you?" "Pop," goes the weasel. What's the longest word in the dictionary? Smiles. Because there's a mile between the two S's.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads, and make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.